Now, if you wanted to transfer your measurements of your boxy thing from one side to the other, I'm gonna start off with my VP again. Vanishing point, very important. X marks the spot. I am going to do a nice box, nice one this time, not like my earlier crappier ones that someone out there is probably making fun of. It's okay, you can make fun of my not so good boxes. I gotta figure out how big is this box. Like, you have to be like really careful with the depth on these things, because if you make it too much, then like if you make like this side here, right, and this side here the same as this side and this side, you might think that's correct, but what you're actually doing here is you're gonna end up like making it like insanely wrong. Maybe you think it's like correct, but like if you on one side, it would be easier to show on like a 3D program maybe. It would look like this, but then when you rotate it on the other side, it would probably look like this. It would like stretch out. It would be like stretched out really long. Like, general rule of thumb, I think what you can do is you can like divide it into a third. So here's a third, right? So if I make it like about there, then that will be close. It will be a lot closer to like being a square than like drawing it same size. Is that like the size of the third? I need a ruler. Yeah, I have a program. I'm doing this on a computer and I don't have a ruler. That makes sense. Where the heck does this end? Well, it's 1 point perspective, so if I was like seeing through it, it would have to, the other edges, the other corners would have to like converge kind of like that. And this last corner would have to converge kind of like that. Now if this was done properly, then these corners would have to converge with the VP over here. As you can see, it's not like 100% accurate because my lines are like slightly off because I'm doing this relatively. But still, the theory holds true. Now, if you had like details on one side of your box, then there's like actually a way of like transferring them over to the other side of the box, kind of like so. I'm going to like do a grid. Here, and there are too many lines now, and like I can't even understand like what's happening. I think I'm gonna switch over to a new layer, and even here. Now these VPs are supposed to line up. And even if they don't, I'm not really certain what the depth is because it's like I'm looking at the side of the box, which is a bit trickier to do. This like whole side of the box thing, it's like I'm pretty like close to like going into detail about how to do like 2-point perspective, which is something I'm trying to like avoid doing. I want to like focus on the 1 point for now, and like for the next tutorial we'll like discuss like 2-point perspective, which is like I think better or more fun or more common to do. Because you look around, right, even in pictures, a lot of things that you see aren't like dead on. They're usually like on some kind of an angle, right? Okay, I'm gonna like make a new layer and I will start sketching on another layer because this is getting like so convoluted, like I can't even understand what I'm looking at anymore. There we go. All I have to do is hit the tab button and it works. That's wonderful. It's recently playing a game called what's the game called again? Witcher 3. And I was playing Gwent in this game, and there's like a tune. There's a tune in that game, and I can't get it out of my head. I'm actually not a very big fan of Gwent. I'm not really certain why I started playing this game. Like, I'm terrible at it. Like, everyone always beats me at Gwent. I always lose. I've got like the worst cards in existence, and yeah, I'm kind of making it sound like I'm like this big gamer type person, but in actual reality, I don't really like play very many video games. I just don't have time for that, man. Like, I like video games. It's kind of like one of my dreams to like make a game and become like a video game developer, right? But like, making video games is hard. Like, people don't understand that stuff is like really difficult. Like, anyone that can like successfully like pull off making a game, like, my hat's off to you, man. That's actually really something. So yeah, you have like this grid, right? And then if you like put any kind of like detail on one side of the object, and you want the same detail to be like on the other side of the object, so long as you have like the same grid pattern, so long as you still have like the same grid pattern, and this actually goes down to back to the vanishing line, the vanishing point. So long as you have that, and this is supposed to go straight up and down, so long as you have like the same grid pattern, the exact same location, it should be possible to transfer the same details from one side of the object to the other. In the event that you want to transfer details from one side of the object to the other, I don't know, maybe you're drawing something complex and you gotta figure out the correct location of certain details on the other side of an object or something, or like maybe it's like a robot or something, you know. But if you follow these kind of rules, you should be able to transfer it like safely. It should turn out okay. Should is the operative term. This tutorial is actually running a little bit longer than I thought it would. I was hoping to make like really short 10-minute tutorials, but